There's a few things that I'm seeing here. One is that I think this backrest and cushion all looks out of whack. So
Mm.
what you see here is that the depth of this seat pan
Yeah.
is 20, 21, 22. So that's the seat depth is 20, and then the cushion is also 20. But
Mm.
what you will see here is that the backrest is coming out like 3 or 4 inches on top of the cushion. Now that's bad because if you are trying to do a cushion like this, where the person sits in the cushion is important because there's contours and shape to the cushion.
Yep.
So if the cushion's too long, your bottom is going to sit in the wrong place of the cushion. It needs to sit all the way into the back of the cushion. Now
Hmm.
that is impossible in this chair because you've got a
Yep. Because it
backrest
starts
here
forward.
that's
Yeah.
covering it. So I think that would be one thing that we need to look at is make sure that we get the appropriately depth cushion. But we don't know
Yep.
what I don't know what depth she'll need until we see her them into the actual chair. The other issue I'm seeing is the backrest itself. So the backrest, I don't know why they've gone this backrest. This is what's causing this issue over here of the extra depth. So this is a backrest that isn't used with this manufacturer. So this is a J backrest and
Mm.
this is a permeable chair. But to put a J backrest onto a permeable chair, you need to have this adapter, which is what you see where I'm hovering my screen. And that adds a bit of depth to it, right? So you've got the backrest of the chair, you've got this adapter, then you've got the J backrest on top. So all that is adding depth, and that hasn't been accounted for in the cushion. So they've made the cushion 20 inches long, but the
Yep.
effective seat depth is like looks like 17 inches. So something's not right here. Either the cushion's the right size, but they're not sitting all the way back into the chair, and their knees are probably going to be too far out, and that's going to cause issues, or they are 17 inches deep in this situation over here, but they're not sitting into the chair properly. So that would be the a main thing that you'd need to look at in order to make sure that the next chair or the next seating setup is right.
Yep.
I also don't know why they've gone this backrest in general. The other thing is that the belt is mounted incorrectly. So this
Yes.
belt is a 4-point belt. This belt here is fine at this angle. This is what we call a 60-degree angle on the belt. But this strap over here is mounted at the front when it should be mounted at the back. We need to have a chat with this client and see what's going on here. But there's no, I wouldn't imagine this would be the right way to mount a belt. If you were to mount it, a 4-point belt, this would be at 90 degrees. So this thicker one would be over here, and this rear one would be all the way here at the back. And that would help stop someone from sliding forward if that was the goal of the belt.